Good afternoon, ma. So now, in this class, we listen the unit 2. Okay, ma. So in this, the first topic is addressing modes. Okay. So addressing modes means here the operands. How the operands will be taking in the instruction. That is, if you are taking the program, what is meant by a program? That is having a sequence of instructions. Okay, ma. That is having a sequence of instructions. That means instruction. What is the format of instruction? Opcode plus operand. Okay, ma. Opcode plus operand. So opcode means based on the opcode, we know which operation is to be performed. Okay, ma. Which operation is to be performed. Operand means where the data will be taking. Where the data will be taking from the memory location or from the registers or immediate data. Okay, ma. So operands means depending on our requirement, we are taking one operand, two operands, three operands, like that. Okay, ma. So how the operands will be taking in a given instruction. Based on that, different addressing modes are there. Okay, ma. So what are the addressing modes here? The first one is immediate. Here the addressing modes are immediate addressing mode, direct, indirect, register, register indirect, displacement, that is indexed. Okay, ma, these are the addressing modes. In this, the first one is immediate addressing mode. So in this immediate addressing mode, here the instruction is having the format of opcode plus operand. Okay, ma, opcode plus operand. So how this will be taking? If you are considering one example, see here, operand is equal to operand field. Okay, ma, here the example is taking as add 5. Add 5. So here, if you observe this instruction, add 5. What is the meaning here? Actually, by doing the addition, we need 2 operands. Okay. For addition, we need 2 operands, but here only one operand is there. That is 5. That means here some constant will be given as the operand. That's why this is belongs to immediate addressing mode. Okay, ma. So here only one operand is given. What is the other operand? Accumulator. Do you remember? In the previous class, we discussed about the basic instruction types. Basic instruction types. 3 address, 2 address, 1 address, 0 address. Okay, ma. So in that, this is one address instruction. Okay, ma. That is only one operand will be present in this instruction. The other operand will be taking as accumulated defaultly. Okay, ma. So here the add 5 means the meaning is here 5 constant is added to the contents of accumulator. Okay, ma, where the result will be present? In accumulator, the result will be present. How this instruction will be saying as immediate addressing mode means some constant will be taking in the instruction as an operand. Okay, ma, as an operand. That's why this instruction belongs to immediate addressing mode. Okay, ma. So here, no memory reference to access data. That's why this is very fast. That means here directly some constant will be given. No need to search for the data. Okay, ma, ఇక్కడ డైరెక్ట్ గా డేటా అనేది ఇచ్చేసాం మనం ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్ లోనే. సో మనం ఇంకెక్కడికి వెళ్ళి సెర్చ్ చేసుకోవాల్సిన నెసెసిటీ లేదు కాబట్టి దిస్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఫాస్ట్. దిస్ ఇమీడియట్ అడ్రసింగ్ మోడ్ ఈస్ ఫాస్ట్. ఓకే, సో ద నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఈస్ డైరెక్ట్ అడ్రసింగ్ మోడ్. డైరెక్ట్ అడ్రసింగ్ మోడ్. ఓకే, so direct addressing mode means here the instruction is opcode. So here the address will be given, that in that address the operand will be present. Okay amma, this is a memory. If you treat this as a memory, so in the instruction the address will be given, either the register or the memory location. So in that the operand will be present. Okay amma, in that the operand will be present. See here, address field contains address of operand. Okay, what is the effective address here? Address field A. That means here example is add A. Here also one operand will be used. What is the other operand? Other operand is the accumulator. Here where the data will be present? In register A. Okay amma, in register A. సో ఇక్కడ మనకి డేటా అనేది ఎక్కడ ఉంది అంటే రిజిస్టర్ ఏ లో ఉంది కాబట్టి మనం ఎక్కడికి వెళ్ళాలి? రిజిస్టర్ ఏ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి అందులో ఉన్న కంటెంట్స్ ని తీసుకొని అక్యుములేటర్ లో ఉన్న కంటెంట్స్ తో యాడ్ చేసి మనకి రిజల్ట్ వస్తుంది. వేర్ ద రిజల్ట్ విల్ బి స్టోర్డ్? ద రిజల్ట్ విల్ బి స్టోర్డ్ ఇన్ ద అక్యుములేటర్. ఓకే, హియర్ ద ఎఫెక్టివ్ అడ్రస్ విల్ బి ప్రెసెంట్ ఇన్ ద ఏ రిజిస్టర్. ఓకే అమ్మా, so this is a single memory reference to access data. Okay, so range of address limited by hash of bits in A. Okay amma, that A data will be taking as less than word length. Okay, so if you are, the next one is indirect addressing mode. Indirect addressing mode means here this is the instruction. Okay, in this instruction opcode will be there. So here the memory location will be present here. Okay amma, so that memory location having the operand value. Okay, pointer to operand అంటే ఇది ఏంటంటమ్మా, ఆపరెండ్ యొక్క మెమరీ లొకేషన్ ఇది. ఓకేనా, నెక్స్ట్ ఇన్ దట్ మెమరీ లొకేషన్ ద ఆపరెండ్ విల్ బి ప్రెసెంట్. ఇండైరెక్ట్ అడ్రసింగ్ మోడ్. ఓకే, ఇది మనం ఈజీగా ఎలా గెస్ చేయొచ్చు అంటే స్క్వేర్ బ్రాకెట్స్ ఉంటాయి కదమ్మా, స్క్వేర్ బ్రాకెట్స్ ఆఫ్ ఏ లైక్ దట్. ఓకే, ద కంటెంట్స్ ఇన్ దట్ మెమరీ లొకేషన్. వి ఆర్ సేయింగ్ ద కంటెంట్స్ ఇన్ దట్ మెమరీ లొకేషన్. ఓకే అమ్మా, so this is indirect addressing mode. See here, effective address equal to brackets of A. Brackets of A. What is the meaning of these brackets? The contents A లో ఏముంటుంది అంటే అమ్మ మెమరీ లొకేషన్ ఉంటుంది, ఆ మెమరీ లొకేషన్ లో కంటెంట్ డేటా. ఓకేనా, దట్స్ వై if this square brackets is there, then we are saying that the contents in that memory location A. Okay amma, so here indirect addressing mode will be represented like this. Add, so here the brackets of A, add the contents of cell pointed to by contents of A to accumulator. Okay amma, so this is about the indirect addressing mode. Next, register addressing mode. That means here we are using the register. In that register in the instruction. Okay, in that register the operand will be present. Okay, where the registers will be placed actually in the CPU. R0, R1, R2 and so on, Rn minus 1. Are you remember? N number of general purpose registers are there in the CPU. Okay ma, so in that we are storing the memory locations or data whatever we require. Okay, so here this is the instruction. In the instruction opcode will be there, which operation is to be performed. Here register are present in the instruction. In that registers the operand will be present. Okay amma, see here the effective address will be present in register R. Okay, so the next one is register indirect addressing mode. That means here this is the instruction opcode, register address R. In that register address are having the pointer to operand. Pointer to operand అంటే దాని మీనింగ్ ఏంటంటే అమ్మా ఆపరెండ్ యొక్క మెమరీ లొకేషన్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకేనా? ఆపరెండ్ యొక్క మెమరీ లొకేషన్ ఉంటుంది. ఆ మెమరీ లొకేషన్ కి వెళ్తే డేటా అనేది ఉంటుంది. ఓకేనా? అంటే ఇప్పుడు సపోజ్ హియర్ pointer to operand is 2000. Okay, Amma. So this operand will be present in which location? 2000 location. Okay, Amma. So here the R contains the location 2000. In 2000 location, the operand will be present. Okay. This is register indirect addressing mode. Next, so here the effective address is equal to square brackets of R. Okay, ma, square brackets of R. That means here the contents in that register. Okay, so operand is in memory cell pointed to by contents of register R. Okay, ma. The next one is displacement addressing mode. This is also known as index addressing mode. Okay, Amma. See here. In this, the instruction opcode register R address A. Okay, Amma. So here address A means this is the displacement. Okay, this is the displacement. Here the register are having the pointer to operand. That is operand యొక్క memory location అనేది register R లో ఉంటుందమ్మా. ఓకేనా? సో అడ్రస్ A, this is the displacement. Okay, that is suppose if you are taking this is the pointer to operand, that is the address location will be taking as 1000. Okay, ma. Here address A means this will be taking as 20. Okay, so 20 will be coming here, 1000 will be coming here. Here addition operation is there. So what is the resultant location? The resultant location is 1020. 1000 plus 20, 1020. In that 1020, the operand will be present. Okay, this is the operand here. Okay, ma. So register R contains the memory location of the operand. This address A is a index. So here this 1000 and this index will be added. Then the resultant memory location having the operand. Okay, ma. The resultant memory location having the operand. Okay, this is about the displacement addressing mode. Okay, ma. Here, see here. Effective address equal to A plus square brackets of R. A is the base value. R is the register that holds displacement. That is A value is 1000. R value is taking as 20. Okay, ma. In this displacement, relative addressing, base register, indexing addressing. Okay, ma. So relative addressing mode means here only one difference will be there. That is here in indexed addressing mode, the displacement will be present in the register. Okay, ma. In relative addressing mode, the displacement will be present here. PC program counter is used. Okay, amma, see here. R is equal to program counter A plus square brackets of PC. Okay, so if you are used R, then that belongs to indexed addressing mode. Instead of R, if we are using PC, then that belongs to relative addressing mode. Here, the effective address is equal to A plus square brackets of PC. What is the meaning here? The operand is A, cells away from the current cell. Okay, ma. This is the relative addressing mode. The next one is base register addressing mode. Base register addressing mode. See here, it is a generalized relative addressing where other registers can play the role of PC. Okay, so here also this is also like relative. Effective address equal to A plus brackets of R. Okay, ma. See here, indexed addressing mode. Already previously we discussed this, like this placement. Okay. So these are the different addressing modes. Okay. The next topic is here. The next topic is basic input output operations. Okay, ma. In this, the block diagram is, this is the block diagram. Okay, based on this block diagram only, we know what is the operation, what are the points we learn. Okay, here this is the data in. S in means status in. Okay, ma. Here, this bus is used to transfer the data between the devices. Okay, ma. So processor means, so in this processor only all the operations are performed here. Okay. So this is data in, S in, keyboard. Data out, S out, display. So here, what happened, how the data will be transferred means, here the data will be transferred from this data in to the processor whenever S in flag, S in status in flag will becomes 1. Okay, ma. అంటే ఇక్కడ S in equal to 1 అయినప్పుడు మాత్రమే the data will be transferred from data in to the processor. Whenever S in equal to 0, then what happened? That is in wait state. At that time, the processor is busy with another work. Okay. In the same way, here also, after completing the operation in the processor, the result will be getting. Okay, that result will be moved from, that is transferred from processor to the data out whenever S out equal to 1 only. Okay, ma. Whenever S out equal to 1. Suppose if S out equal to 0, then what happened? The data is not transferred. That is, the output is not ready to take the data from the processor. Okay, the bus is busy with another work. So that is wait. So whenever the data will be wait at the time of keyboard to processor transfer, then that will be called as read wait. Read wait. Okay, ma. So when the data will be transferred from the processor to data out, then at that time, if you are getting wait condition, whenever S out equal to 0, that is called write wait. Okay, ma. Write wait. Okay. So based on మనకి ఇప్పుడు read wait, write wait ఎలా వస్తాయి based on the conditions, based on the values of S in and S out. Okay, ma. See here. See this program. Move hash location comma R0. That means in R0, the location will be transferred. Okay, ma. See the first read operation. In this read operation, test bit hash 3 comma in status. Okay. Here branch is equal to 0 read operation. Okay, ma. Branch is equal to 0 read operation. Whenever read operation is there, then move with data in comma R0. Okay. Like that echo. Echo means like write operation. Okay, ma. Here also test bit hash 3 comma out status. Okay, ma. Hash 3 comma out status. Here what happened? Branch equal to 0, then echo. Echo means write operation. So write operation means move byte R0 comma data out. That is, whatever the contents in this R0, that will be moved to data out. Okay, ma? So these are the sequence of instructions to perform input and output operations. Okay. Next, the role of stacks and queues in computer programming equation. That is, what is meant by stack here? A stack is a list of data elements with the accessing restriction that elements can be added or removed at one end of the list only. This end is called top of the stack and the other end is called the bottom. That is, if you are taking the stack, we are doing push operations and pop operations. Push operation means insert the data onto the stack. Pop means delete the data from the stack. Okay, ma, here one end is closed, the other end is open. Whenever we are push the elements or pop the elements only from one end. Okay, ma, only from one end. That's why in this stack, we are taking last in, first out. The operation followed in this stack is last in, first out, LIFO. Operation is performed because one end is closed here. This is called bottom of the stack. The open end is called top of the stack. Okay, ma? This is top of the stack. Here, whenever we are taking, see here, push operation. Push operation means whenever we are inserting one element onto the stack, then first subtract #4 comma SP. SP means stack pointer. Stack pointer. ఓకే అమ్మా, స్టాక్ పాయింటర్ అంటే ఏంటి అంటే ఇక్కడ మనం ఏదైతే ఎలిమెంట్ ని ఇన్సర్ట్ చేస్తున్నామో